welcome back to the Square the Circle Music Channel. It's me, your old pal Mage. That's right, I'm that weird looking guy who likes to talk about vinyl record collecting, music appreciation, all that fun stuff. Welcome back this evening on this Wednesday, once again, kind of chilly, cold, overcast, Western Oregon afternoon. I'm wondering when late spring, early summer shall arrive. Hopefully soon. My garden is pissed off at me. It's not getting enough sunshine, but who cares about that? We came here to talk about music tonight, didn't we, boys and girls? We came to talk about something very special as well. This is going to be a vinyl community only, members only video. Just kidding, it's for everybody, but specifically for all those folks in the VC, the vinyl community. We like to pass along ideas for videos and do threads, and this is a great idea for just a fun, you know, quick, easy Wednesday night content spit out. So thanks to CGC Vinyl Guy, that's the channel we're talking about, and homeboy Christian. Just stumbled across your channel, sir, so thank you very much for all you do. The videos are fun and informative and interesting. Thanks for showing off all your cool stuff. Christian from the CGC Vinyl Guy channel wants us to show off our favorite labels, the actual center sticker label in the middle of your records. And so I'm going to show off some of my favorites. Yeah, you know, the artistic expression, the entire artistic expression of these, you know, vinyl records that we love and enjoy and worship and obsess over. It's pretty cool to where even something as mundane and minute and silly as the sticker on the actual vinyl record is something that we could, you know, focus and do, you know, videos about and talk about. And I mean, people have been doing it for decades upon decades. So yeah, without further ado, I'll stop mumbling and just get into my favorites here. This is one of my favorite bands, one of my very favorite albums, one of the most important, integral, just, you know, most important records ever created. In the genre of prog rock, I'm talking about legendary musicians King Crimson. And this is the original Island label. This is a German pressing, the very first German pressing. And I love this original old school Island label. Very cool. But yeah, this was their first album from 1969, in the court of the King Crimson. Excuse me, in the court of the Crimson King. Yeah, everyone knows this album and how important it is to the world. So there's that one. I love that label. This is one that I just found in a dusty dollar bin, and I don't even think I paid that for it because it's a 78 and I can't spin it. And I only bought it for the label. Really specifically though, because it's really not good looking or anything. It's not really that interesting, but it just happens to be from a company long ago called Major Records. My last name is Major. First name Aaron, last name Major. And this was put out by Major Records. And it's just train sounds. Toot, toot. Here we go. It just cracked me up. I hang it on my wall. Major Records. So that's one of my favorites. But yeah, little 10-inch, 78. You know, just can't spin it on my setup. All right, what's next here? This one's fun. This is a recent buy that I just got, and I just looked at the label, and it was really cool. Discos is the record company out of South America. I'm assuming probably Peru. And this was an album that I just picked up at a junk store by a group called Peru Inca. And they do an album called Vivanco, and that's obviously Machu Picchu, I think, right? Isn't that what that is? So, really cool, you know, Andean, you know, wood flutes and all kinds of cool native South American culture in this record. It sounds gorgeous, and I love that. Really neat label. Yeah, so there's that one. Really awesome cover art too. Yeah, just picked this up at a junk store for a couple bucks, so that's a real fun one for me. Next on my little show and tell here this evening, I've talked about this before. I'm not like a giant fan of his music, but no one can really deny the you know, what Neil Diamond has given the world of pop culture and music and everything. Neil Diamond is truly a legend, has created his own legendary status over the years. So, and I love that early, up until probably, you know, mid 70s, he was releasing everything on that label Bang. I don't know if he was responsible for creating that label himself independently or whatever. I know a lot of his later stuff was on like MCA and a few other labels, but this is just that kind of run-of-the-mill. I was looking for another one because I think I had one of his early collections that had like this sick like lime green with a triangle and a pistol that had the Bang thing, and I don't know, for some reason I love this shit, as kitschy and funny as it is. But you know, each letter has its fun little intricate kind of, you know, quilt patchwork type of design on it. Just, I don't know, I happen to like this one for some reason, the Bang labels. This is specifically from his double LP, double gold, greatest hits. So yeah, you gotta love Neil Diamond. All right, just a couple more I wanted to show off here. I'm sorry, I'm breaking the rules, man, but you know, I'm showing off like 7, whatever. I'll make it quick. Old school Epic label. I love this old school Epic label. This is from that Link Wray album and his Rayman. Link Wray and his Rayman. I think it's his very first. I have a mono pressing of this that I found, and it's, believe it or not, it's in astoundingly great condition. And this original label is just too cool. That stark yellow and black, you know, pretty cool Epic label. What was that, like 1962? Link Wray and the Raymen. This is a demo copy that I picked up, and it truly is in fantastic condition. Really, really cool. So there's that one. And I had to kind of do you know, obligatory kind of just like, you know, basic bitch kind of. Sometimes you got to pull a little bit of a basic bitch move. And who doesn't love, and it isn't, you know, this is one of the greatest record labels ever, just because of, you know, of course, the Roger Dean artwork and the original Virgin. You know, I've thought about getting this like tattooed on my arm because I'm a basic bitch. I just love it. You know, the Virgin Twins, that fucking cool dragon thing that he did for Virgin. It's pretty badass. This particular one comes from one of my favorite psyched out, kind of prog-ish, pseudo-prog, Steve Hillage, Fish Rising album. Just the first suite, the A-side, the Solar Suite, or Solar Music, or whatever it's called. It's like a 6-part prog epic that's like 23 minutes long. This album's fantastic, but particularly that A-side is smoking hot. Yeah, and this, of course, you know, that classic Virgin label. Pretty rad. This one's my favorite. This is my favorite record label in my collection. This is kind of a somewhat unknown, small, very, you know, independent to the local Pacific Northwest from like the 50s and 60s, and they were putting out just all kinds of like country western and you know, kind of campfire music, logger music, trucker music, that kind of stuff out of Vancouver, Washington State, not Vancouver, BC, but obviously both huge logging towns have been for 150 years. But yeah, that's the kind of artist that this company puts out, and I love it dearly. Ripcord Records. Like I said, 50s and 60s, based out of Vancouver, Washington State. And I just love that cool, just solid baby blue and black with that like unfolding like Ripcord cool ass logo. This comes from one of the greatest, you know, country western kind of do-it-yourself type of guys, old logger Buzz Martin sings songs about logging. And that's what I'm talking about. This is the kind of stuff that you hear and see on the Ripcord label. So pretty cool. That's my favorite. So thanks again, Christian from the CGC Vinyl Guy channel, for this super fun thread. Everybody else, jump on board and show us all your favorite record labels. Again, my name's Aaron from the Square the Circle Music Channel. Thanks for joining me, and peace be with you, everybody.